Good pool over here in Porterville. Look at the extra parts. Oh, not really. They didn't come off the other one. We pulled apart. I gotta put the grill back on yet. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 screws at the bottom. A little tack job here, I think it should be alright. Well, thanks for stopping by Porterville. Oh, now got the doghouse on. I had it run a while ago. I took it for a drive. It actually runs pretty good. I'm always looking at this one thinking it's the temperature gauge, the amp gauge. The back tire in the passenger side's low. She's a runner. Gotta do some clean these carpets or replace them. I'm gonna clean them, vacuum them, and I was watching some videos on fast idle's up a little higher. Yeah, I'm like, had to mess around with the doghouse. I was trying to put it on upside down a couple times. I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, we figured it out. So I got one of these diesel heaters for this. Of course, the cheap ones are made in China, but anybody's got the motorhomes or looking for a heat source, it seems like that's what everybody likes. And I got, what is it, 8,000, I guess it's watt on these things. I guess 5 and 8 is basically the same thing. I ended up decided to put a new water pump. I was cleaning the hoses up and I noticed one of them was really pitted, and it was like almost like it could have went through, and if I was a couple 100 miles away from home, it'd be overheating or blow a leak. And I put a new fan belt on it. New fan belt, water pump, carburetor, valve cover gaskets, plugs, wires, cap, rotor, manifold, exhaust manifold gaskets. I gotta figure out something for a battery. Battery's actually too big for in here. So now I did unhook the oil pressure gauge. I just went with the idiot light for now. I know it's got good oil pressure. So yeah, I ordered this heater here. It's about not quite a 3-gallon tank. Made in China. That's for the fuel line. My fingers are dirty. One of these is the intake and one is the exhaust. So that's going to be installed in here, and it really, I should be able to run it like on one. Got this little cheapo dial thing here that turns it up and down. There's the muffler for it. You run this under the vehicle for anybody that doesn't know. Got all the clips, bolts, washers, clamps. There's the exhaust pipe for the metal part. So I think this is $120 some. Here's the fuel line, which I see some videos recommend changing that. Going with a different type. There's the electrical connections. It's got a spot right there. I think it's a 25 amp fuse, if I remember what they were saying. So I'll probably mount it. Well, I can mount it pretty much anywhere in here. I was trying to figure out how I can mount this tank. I could fill it from outside without bringing diesel in this thing when I get it all cleaned up. But anyway, they say that was, I can't remember what it was, 7 liters, which is whatever it was. I looked it up. It's about just a little bit less than 3 gallons of gas. So it's coming together pretty good. I was wanting to get it done today, the underneath stuff, because it's supposed to rain. I might mount that heater out here. And I'm going to get a smoke detector, a carbon monoxide sensor to put in here, even though supposedly it will shut off before it ever does that. And I might, when I get it all done, I'm going to get some stuff and see if I can get that grease off the carpet. I actually got a lot of that on there myself. See how clean I can get it. If I can't get it clean, we might put new carpet in it, which I don't really want to. I'll probably clean it up. Should be able to get it out. I've actually messed with that stuff before. Actually, it smells really clean in here for as long as it's been sitting. This does got original heater, but it's propane. And I might check that out too, but if it works, I don't know, I might even put it wherever that's located at. I think that's under this seat here. There's a spot under here for a battery to run everything. So yeah, this also requires a battery to run, so I'd probably put a switch and wire that right into the other battery. Have 2 batteries and then leave the one switch off until it runs dead, and then start the vehicle up and recharge it. Which I don't know that I'll even be using that in the winter, but if I decided I wanted to go someplace, or I would have a source of heat back here. Anyway, thought we'd do a video. Still got quite a bit of work to do. I'll probably take that back in for now. I thought I might hook it up and get in here and clean the carpets when it's cold out. Ended up with an extra. I bought that water pump, and the timing case set come with a gasket. Actually, they was for 2 different models. So when I bought the new water pump, it had its own gasket, so I just used the one. It's sounding pretty good now. Now I still haven't changed the oil in it. Actually, the oil didn't look that dirty, but I did buy the oil to change it, and I bought the filter. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I think I'm going to get it out back on the jack stands, or back on the ramps, and change the oil, transmission filter, gasket, and transmission fluid. And that should be good for at least right now. I got to check the brakes out. They're actually working, but something's scrubbing, but it's set for so long. So yeah, we're coming along pretty good. Just a project, but I'm planning on keeping it. Like I say, I drove it up and down the road. I'm almost thinking it's ready to be make a journey a few miles. Generally, when I buy the old clunkers or whatever, I drive them around the block here. It's 1 mile down, another mile. I do like 4 miles. Test them out, and then I'll get a little braver and go a little farther, just to make sure. If I break down, I want to be able to walk home and or something and figure out how to get things back home. So yeah, anyway, get back out and do some more cleaning, but I tend to try to we got the tools out, still not to be swept and mopped, or not mopped, but swept and vacuumed and carpet clean. I don't know if that's gonna come clean or not. It's pretty rough. We're gonna find out. Hope everybody's having a good day. Go find a project if you want one. If you don't, I really don't blame you. Well, thanks for stopping by Porterville. Have a great day. Goodbye now.